Hi everyone, my name is Alex Platts and I work for the American Heart Association. I'm so excited to be coming out to you live today to kick off something fun and special for your school. It's the American Heart Challenge 10-day virtual program designed to kick cabin fever to the curb and get you guys some service hours while we're stuck inside for the rest of the semester. Over the course of the program, we are going to challenge you to stay happy, healthy, and active. Today, we're going to learn about the American Heart Challenge event, and you're going to learn more about the mission of the American Heart Association and why our work is so important, especially right now. Today is the official launch of our virtual American Heart Challenge. We're going to show up strong against heart disease and stroke and help make this world a healthier place. First, I want to show you guys a quick video of a family who's been impacted by heart disease. You can see here that it's not just something that your grandparents have. Heart disease and stroke can affect someone of any age, including babies.
Lainey was born on April 18th, 2016, but after that first week, things with Lainey seemed off. I'd never heard a baby's cry that sounded like what was beginning at that point.
That's when we called our friend Ben, who's an emergency room doctor. He said, man, something's wrong. You need to get her somewhere right now.
Everything flew from that point.
I was one of the first emergency medical services responders. What I saw was the sickest infant I've ever seen in my 34-year career.
I called my dad at one point. I said, we're probably going to be home in an hour or so, and I don't think I can tell Mom that Lainey died. I had started to process how we were going to function with losing the baby at 7 days old.
It was absolutely terrifying. I've never been more scared in my whole life. And about 4 in the morning is when Dr. Hartke came in and gave us the diagnosis. And she said, there's a few things wrong with your baby's heart. But before I start, I just want you to know that all of the things are fixable. After the very long and risky surgery, they sent us home. We were discharged on May 16th. We took her home for good that time.
I've never seen an infant that critically ill survive.
Today, Lainey's doing really well.
She is fixed. She's a normal, crazy, hair on fire 3-year-old. Donating to the American Heart Association funds research. Without research, we can't have evidence-based medicine. And without that, we don't have the clinical practice standards that we have, which is what helped us take care of Lainey.
And that's why donating to the American Heart Association is so important.
The American Heart Association's top priority regarding the coronavirus is the health and well-being of individuals and their families today, in the future, in every community, everywhere. Our mission, to be a relentless force for a world of healthier, longer lives, is more important than ever. Millions of people are counting on us for science-based information, health resources, community programs, and patient support. We are continuing our mission-critical work in these challenging times, and we know that people with cardiovascular disease and babies like Lainey are more likely to be seriously impacted by the virus than others. I want to tell you a little bit more about who we are and what we do each and every single day. We fund research for doctors and scientists. We fight for stronger policies and laws to make our community a healthier place to live. And we provide tools and information to help people stay healthy. If you've ever been certified in CPR, that's the American Heart Association, we set the world standards for CPR. Those of you who have noticed the heart check mark on certain foods at the grocery store, that's us too. The heart helps to guide you guys to choose healthier products when you're shopping. These are just a few examples of how the American Heart Association is making a difference. Raising money to fund research is the cornerstone of the American Heart Association's life-saving mission. We measure our success by the number of lives that we save. All right, let's talk about taking care of our hearts. First thing we can do to stay happy and healthy is to get 60 minutes of physical activity in every single day, which is extremely important while you're at home and maybe out of your routine without sports or activities that you normally would have been participating in. There are a lot of benefits to being active. One of the most important right now is reducing anxiety and stress. As part of the 10-day challenge, you are going to receive daily activities to help you move more, as well as challenge you to eat healthy, practice mindfulness, and help others. Here's a sneak peek at what our 10-day challenge looks like. That's going to be sent to your email every single day. They include daily activities to dance, know your heart, ways to get moving, healthy recipes that you can try out. This is really important for those of you who are planning on doing the 4 service hour option. I'm going to explain to you a little bit later. Completing all 10 days is part of that. So you'll be receiving emails every day from me. Keep in mind that you need to know which email that you are signing up with, because that's where those emails are going to go. Please complete each day. Send your teacher or me a picture or short video of the activity for that day so that we can give you credit for doing it. Here is what some of those challenges will look like when they hit your inbox each day. You can share your daily challenge on social media like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then don't forget to tag us with certain hashtags, hashtag American Heart Challenge, hashtag Kick Cabin Fever, and then along with hashtag your school name. All right, now I'm gonna share with you how you guys can help and you can make an impact for babies just like Lainey. We are going to sign up for the American Heart Challenge right now. So you can get out your phone or on another computer, download the American Heart Challenge app. If you're on a phone, if you're on the computer, you can go to heart.org/AHC. Both are gonna get you to the same spot, so I'll give you a second to get there. Once you make it to the website or on the app, you are going to see an option that says find your school in big red letters. You're going to type in your school name, and then your school is going to pop up just like the bottom picture there, and it's going to say sign up in a red box. So you're going to click sign up. Then it's going to ask you about your profile. So you guys are all new this year. You're not going to click yes, log in. You're going to click no, I'm new, so that we can create a profile. And then it's going to ask you to fundraise. You're going to click no thanks and then scroll down and hit next. This is not where you are doing that. This is going to kind of get taken care of when you send out your donation links here at the end. When you fill out your profile, it's going to ask you to take a challenge. This is kind of what I was talking about at the beginning of this kickoff. You have 3 options for our program this year. The first one is to say no to smoking and vaping. Second one is to choose water over sugary beverages every single day. And the third one is to get 60 minutes of physical activity in every single day. So this 10-day challenge is going to kind of help you stay on track for whichever challenge that you pick. This specifically is not part of your service hour requirements or being held accountable by anybody else. This is a personal pledge that you are just going to kind of hold yourself accountable for the next 10 days or for the rest of the school year, or hopefully for the rest of your life. This is what your profile is going to look like once you get to that step. You're going to put in your first and last name. Make sure you know which email address you are signing up with, because like I said before, that is where the 10-day challenge is going to come to you from. So it's not necessarily going to go to your school email unless you put your school email in here. Make sure you're checking whatever email it is every day if you choose to do those 4 service hours. It's also where you're going to pick your challenge. You're going to create a username and password. Those can be whatever you want them to be as long as you can remember them. And then your teacher's name will be your NHS leader, your student leader group, whoever is implementing this service hour opportunity for you. Once you complete your profile, you're going to click yes, I agree to the terms at the bottom of the page, and then click next. And then it's going to take you to your headquarters page. You're going to know you made it there because it says your name's headquarters across the top of the screen. From there, if you are on a cell phone, it's going to look like the picture that's on the screen right here. You're going to scroll down a little bit to where it says email challenge. If you're on a computer screen, it's going to be on the right-hand side of your headquarters page. It says email challenge. It looks just like that. It's just spread out a little different. You have 2 options for the service hour requirement. The first one, you can click send email, which is in the red box at the top of that picture. Send email, you're going to send it to 10 friends and family members who you think want to support the American Heart Association, know that you're taking the challenge, get some more information, all of that good stuff. Here is the one rule for those. They cannot go to school email addresses, meaning you cannot send it to your friends that are in your classes or in your school. You cannot send it to your teachers or the staff that work in your building. It has to be outside email addresses in order for it to count for those 10. Your second option is to text out your link. This is a favored option for a lot of high school students. So you're going to go where those red arrows are pointing at the bottom of the picture where it says copy email text. That's going to copy the letter that's written right above that, and then you can paste it into a family group chat or to friends and family members that you think want to donate on your behalf, want to know that you're taking the challenge. Same exact ordeal. The difference here is we cannot track text messages that you send because that's illegal. So if you're going to go this route, you need to screenshot the 10 text messages with the recipients and then send that picture to me or to your teacher so that we can verify that you sent those 10 messages out. This is the rubric for how you are going to get your service hours. We have a 1-hour option, 3 hours, or 4 hours. It's going to be sent to you along with this kickoff video so you guys can kind of follow along. We're going to go over it so you don't have too many questions, hopefully, by the end. For one service hour, you're going to attend a virtual kickoff presentation led by the American Heart Association, which is what is happening right now. So you already got that complete. And then you're going to register for the American Heart Challenge on the app or the website and send out 10 emails and 10 text messages, which you also should have already done while we were doing this. So your 1 hour is complete and we can go ahead and sign off on that. If you want to go for 3 hours, you're going to do those two things. And then you can personalize your page with a photo or a story. So on your headquarters page, there's an option to edit your profile, edit how things look. You can put a personal story if heart disease personally affects you or a family member or a friend. You can put a photo of somebody that you're doing this for, anything that you want to kind of give that a little bit of a personal touch. Then you're going to recruit 2 friends to be on your team. So this is not sending out 2 more emails or 2 more text messages. This means you have 2 friends also sign up for the American Heart Challenge. So you can go ahead and tell them the steps to do so, and then have them sign up and then screenshot that they did it, send it to you, and then you can send that on to me or to your teacher as well so that we can confirm that you did that. And then you're going to connect your fundraising page to a Facebook fundraiser. So your headquarters page has its own custom URL. You're going to copy that URL and then link it to the Facebook fundraiser so that you get credit for any money that gets donated on your behalf and it doesn't go to the straight American Heart Association page. If you have questions about this, feel free to email me. Students then will also share to social media on Instagram or TikTok. So if you're going to go the Instagram or Facebook route, you can just take a healthy picture, meaning you tried a new recipe, you are getting active, you are being mindful, you are being helpful, anything along those lines. Doesn't have to be anything specific. You're going to post it, and then in your caption, you're going to put what the American Heart Challenge is, your donation link, and how people can register and sign up as well. You're going to use the hashtags that we talked about earlier. They're listed on the bottom left of the screen. If you're going to go the TikTok route, I know a lot of us love that app. This is a little bit more specific. You're going to search the song Shake It by Metro Station. You're going to learn the dance that's associated with that song, record it, post it, and then same concept. You're going to use the text option where the text pops up in the screen. You're going to say this is for the American Heart Challenge, kind of describe it however you want to so people understand why you're doing this dance. And then in the caption, you're going to put your donation link again. Same hashtags apply. So that way I can find it, make sure that you did it, and see all the fun that you guys were having while doing so. For the 4 hours, you're going to do all of the things that we just talked about. And then on top of that, you're going to create a personalized video to send to a family or friend explaining what the American Heart Challenge is in case they were confused by your social media post. This doesn't have to be anything fancy or drawn out. It can be as simple as 10 seconds saying, hey, I'm taking the American Heart Challenge. I'm pledging to do whichever challenge you chose. Please help me out by donating to my page or sharing my link or whatever you guys want to do, kind of get creative with it. And then you're going to complete the 10-day challenge, which is what we were talking about at the beginning of this kickoff presentation. So where those emails come in every single day, starting tomorrow for the next 10 days, it's going to tell you what you need to be doing. You're going to take a picture or a quick 10-second video of that challenge for the day, send it to me or to your teacher so that we can verify that you did it. At the end of the 10 days, you should have completed everything on this bullet point list, and then you'll get your 4 hours for your service credits. If you guys have any questions or concerns or want to make sure that you're doing something correctly, you are welcome to email me. My email is alex.plotz@heart.org. We can circle back with your teacher as well to make sure everybody is on the same page. Otherwise, good luck, have fun, and enjoy the rest of your day.